Hey, I'm Kev, Mr. and welcome back to MotoGP 17 and the manager careers here in Spain once again for the 14th round of the season. Just 5 rounds remaining, including this one. The championship couldn't get closer between Dan MacDonald and Arnold Canet, the double champion. He's made a charge in the second half of the season. He thought MacDonald was trying to get away from him after Brno, but and Austria. The last couple of rounds, MacDonald's had some tough races after a poor qualifying in Silverstone and just getting caught in the mid-pack in Mazdana last time out. Well, he's hoping to have a decent qualifying and not get caught up battling around this very modern circuit here in Spain, which actually doesn't kind of open itself up for battling a lot, actually. But it is much better than it is with the cars, anyway. The cars, there's only like 1 or 2 major parking spots. As you go down the roller coaster the first time, pretty nicely done by MacDonald. At least with the bikes, you can create some passing spots where there perhaps shouldn't be, which we have seen from MacDonald in the past. Quite a lot round here. A circuit where he's been very good, but hasn't got the victory, if I recall correctly. The last couple of years he's been so close. Can he make it third time lucky? As he's gone very wide on his qualifying effort. He's into the gravel. Oh, this is like Silverstone again, into the gravel again. Shocking run onto the back straight. It was looking like a decent qualifying effort, not amazing, not bad either. Now it is a bad qualifying effort. Where's MacDonald going to qualify this race? It's going to be like Silverstone again, isn't he? He's going to be close to his teammate, fighting for stakes, the best elusive rider in the qualifying order as a 2:04. Get out of here. Rubbish lap time from MacDonald. But you saw why. A couple of major mistakes on that qualifying effort. Look at that, he had to be around the 2-minute mark to be right up there. As it looks like Fenati is grabbed by a thousandth of a second from Canet and Mir. Almost had a Res 1997 F1 style qualifying here. That's ridiculous. With Billiger 4th, Martin 5th, Di Giannantonio 6th, McPhee leading the 3rd, where Antonelli rounds out the top 10 after his fantastic podium last time out. As it looks like Kornfeld is a top Peugeot in 17th, Leopold to top Mahindra in 19th, and MacDonald behind Kumar in qualifying, behind his teammate, I believe, for the first time in qualifying. At least when they've both qualified. In the past, MacDonald has crashed in qualifying, but fabulous effort from Kumar in 25th, leading the 9th row alongside Herrera and MacDonald. Navarinas in 28th. And finished Patrick right at the back. So a poor qualifying from MacDonald, decent from Kumar, but can they move forward in the race? As we look at the grid and see Fenati on pole, very happy with that effort is the Italian. As looking further down, there's Rodrigo in 12th with the grid. Reverse, of course, you go anti-clockwise round here. And looking further down, you've got to go to the 4th page to find the elusive train to sandwich Herrera on the 9th row. As there's Bezek in 29th, looking pretty happy. And there's the usual suspects right at the back.
Just a few more seconds for the race to start. Will those riders on the front row be able to make the most of their advantage? Or will those pre-race nerves get the better of them?
And this is one of the circuits where you don't want to be trying to make places go into that first corner. Such a tight corner, anything could happen when the lights go out for this 5-lap race. A fabulous start from MacDonald though. He's jumped though. He's on to the 8th row. Up into 24th, up into 23rd. And he is braking very late. Oh, but doesn't make up any positions, at least in the corner. Makes it on the X though, up into 22nd. Up into 21st, up into the top 20. Fabulous start from MacDonald. He's already around the outside of Cornfeld as well, using all the curb. Up into 17th. Almost into the back of Danilo. And into the points. Up into 15th. Up into 14th. Fast Nureddin already behind Lawyer. He's already made up like half the positions he needed to. MacDonald on this opening lap. Fabulous beginning again. Very aggressive. Up into 13th. And behind Rodrigo, I'm guessing in 12th. As we go into the roller coaster. Donald makes up a nice position there. Nice move on the Argentine rider. There's Antonelli and Otel were battling in front. We're looking around the outside of the German. Not going to do that in the long left-hander. That's just allowed him to lose a place. Down to 13th behind Rodrigo. Then over the crest of the hill, braking hard. Rodrigo dives down the inside of the German. Wasn't expecting that, was he? As he got a bunch again. And the end of the top three. As all MacDonald bashes his way past Antonelli. Past McPhee, is he? Into the left-hander. Not a good run going on to the back straight though. This is the battle of the Scots. MacDonald trying to get the slipstream of the Honda. And now here comes the KTM. 3 different manufacturers. Battling here at the end of the straight. Here goes Bastianini. He gets all the slipstream. Gets like a triple slipstream and takes advantage of it. Antonelli nicking down the inside of MacDonald. With an ultimate corner. Goes out the final corner. MacDonald makes his way back past the Italian. Now he's got the slipstream off Bastianini, and it's like he's going across the line in 9th. And on to a second lap. Dives down the inside of the Italian. But didn't quite make it work in the first corner. McPhee giving his fellow Scot a little knock. MacDonald goes down the inside of the Italian. You saw he was coming. Nice sportsmanship from Bastianini there. Not everyone would have done that. Even that door as wide open as that. So no doubt did the fast lap when it opened out. It was up into 8th. You saw that bad qualifying didn't happen at all now. Incredible opening lap again from the championship challenger. The championship leader who's looking to maintain that lead after this race. You know where you can do it. It's by doing lots of passing like you do on the opening lap. It's down the inside Di Gian Antonio in the roller coaster. As I said, sometimes on a bike you can make moves where you wouldn't expect to make moves. Everyone's definitely doing that around here in Aragon. Up into 7th, we've got the Sky Italia twins, Liner Stern in front, with Mugello ahead of Berger. And now MacDonald ahead of both of them into the top 5. We've got Fanati and Martin in front. We've got Canet and Mir battling for the win. MacDonald where he wants to be on this second lap. We've got to be careful with the slipstream now on this back straight. Once again, not getting the bus run out of that left-hander. You have to adjust the line how we take that final corner there. We take that left-hander as we've got pairs in front going side by side. We've got Bulligan, Mugello behind. A pair behind going side by side. And this is my alternate corner. MacDonald on his lonesome. But he's holding on to 5th, is he? No! Gets bullied by both of them, by the Italians. Down to 7th as we go on to the 3rd lap of the race. Now into the first corner. We're going side by side. MacDonald can take advantage of that. He's picked off one of them. Picked off Mugello and picks off Berger. Very attacking from MacDonald. He did a fast lap again on that previous lap, despite dropping a couple of places at the end of it. Almost into the 159s. This is the pace he needed to show in qualifying. He's definitely showing it in the race though. He's turning up the heat when he needed to. As he's into a podium position ahead of Martin and Fanati. A bit again, like that right-handy, the double right you saw around Mazzano. MacDonald was fast in that double left. And now he's just got the 2 Spaniards in front, the 2 champions in front who are going side by side in the waterfall, the roller coaster, the thrill ride that never ends. Let's go through the long left and on the power slightly early. Again, modern circuit, loads of tarmac everywhere. But you want to stay inside. There's the right line, stay on the tarmac, that matters. He's around a second behind the duo in front. As we're over halfway through this race, we've got the top three, the best three in Moto3. Line astern, oh, slightly wider line going into that left hand, but again on the power slightly early. Not getting the run out of that corner he wanted. As it looks like Mir's not got the run he's wanted, but he's nicking down the inside of Canet nevertheless into that penultimate corner. We've seen loads of passing, but it looks like Canet's holding on ahead of the reigning champ. As he now go on to the penultimate lap of the race. The top three. Looks like it's changing going into the first corner. Is Canet taking it back? Not quite. Or Mir from Canet as MacDonald runs wide. He's setting another fastest lap. He's got a time penalty. He's setting 300ths of a second. We've got to watch out for that now at the end of the race. This has not been a good first set. This is where MacDonald's normally strongest. Here we go into that double left, which he likes. And look at that, he's gained loads of time on Mir and Canet. Now he's perhaps just got to think of how is he going to attack the pair as they're attacking each other. Where can he do it? If not on this lap, at least on the final lap, to set up an instrumental lead going into that penultimate corner where he's had so much trouble in the past. So, ooh, into the roller coaster. MacDonald almost going off the tracks. Down the inside of Mir there. There's that long left hand. He got on the power slightly later than the previous lap. Seems to work. Got a decent run. But still half a second behind the battling duo in front. And oh, he's gone wide onto the curb. Oh, into this complex. This is where he needed to be close, not losing time as well. Mir runs right after being pushed wide by Canet. Seems to have gained back time on the pair though, thanks to their battling. Now it's a decent run onto this back straight as Martin is over a second behind alongside Fenati. But he's in a similar position to the previous lap as MacDonald. He's gotten sloppy now he's caught the bear in front. He needs to tighten it up on this final lap, which is about to come in a couple of corners time. To go through the final corner. If you're going to run through the final corners like that on the final lap, you're in a very good position to win if you can make up this almost second and a half gap now to Mir and Canet. As Mir takes back the lead from Canet. Is MacDonald sat in for third here? Don't think I'll say that about the Scott round here. And again, a track, as I said, he's been unlucky in the past not to win round. I thought he finally wanted to get that win. But now he's caught up to the duo. Doesn't know what to do. Well, he has been much tighter, much better opening to the lap. Look at that, he's gained a second on the pair. And now he's right up behind them. As Canet takes the lead from Mir, who's a bit slow down this little straight, heading into the roller coaster. And all looking around the outside of the Spaniard. No room at the end there. But can he get a good run through this long left-hander? Much closer than he's ever been behind these pair. Had to check up there slightly as you saw. But now he's right behind Mir, who's right behind Canet. MacDonald getting a double slipstream. He's go over the ridge. And takes the lead on this final lap. As he timed his attack perfectly. As he goes through the right-hander. So he's to run wide there. As, oh, the other Scott's down, McPhee from 12th. Guevara's down for 19th. As let's see if MacDonald's got the run going into the penultimate corner. He's got Canet and Mir right on his tail though. And this is a long run here. They're going to get lots of slipstream. It's all about how you attack this penultimate corner. And, oh, Canet's attacked MacDonald. MacDonald's going to attack back down the inside of Canet. As he grabbed the win, is he all over the curve though? And here comes Mir from nowhere. It's MacDonald had died once again. Yes, in Aragon. Oh, so close. Yet so far once again from MacDonald. Did the fastest lap, but takes second by 0.2 of a second. But he did finish ahead of Canet, which is important in the championship, as Martin is 4th, Fenati 5th, Mugello 6th ahead of his teammate Berger down in 7th. That's going to close up the battle for 4th in the championship between him and Martin. Bashin 8th, DJ Antonio 9th, Oto rounds out the top 10 ever, Antonelli, Loy in 12th, Nuruddin 13th, Binder 14th, Ramirez with the final point behind his teammate, and just ahead of Danilo. Where's our teammate though? 32nd for Kumar. Shocking race from the Indian. While Fitzpatrick is in last with McPhee down in 29th after that fall. So in the championship for the first time in a while, MacDonald increases the lead over Canet back up to double figures and 11 points, while Mir gains slightly, MacDonald by 5 points, and now his deficit is 44 points, but there's only 4 races remaining. It's a tall order for the defending champ to retain his title. Well, Berger is almost officially out of it now, 99 points back in 4th, just 8 points ahead of Martin, while Oto rounds out the top 10 by 4 points ahead of Bastianini, as there's been no change in the order for the first time in a while in the standings. And same as said in the constructor standings, Honda now increases the lead over Mahindra to 31 points, while KTM is virtually out of it, now 99 points back in 3rd, and Peugeot yet to score. It's been a few races, but we finally see MacDonald back into the podium enclosure as Mir and Canet exchanges notes, probably around that dramatic final couple of corners, and MacDonald's thinking, not again round here. But his clones are cheering him on nonetheless. So a fantastic race from MacDonald, climbing from that shocking qualifying performance to get a podium, but once again in Aragon, so close but yet so far. But he does achieve the race objective well for Kumar. He crashed and we'll be having words after that race. But the Indian does improve his braking, throttle management in corner 1, but don't improve his throttle management and body position. And there were a decent amount of credits and reputation. And look at that reputation, God. The reputation bonus definitely did pay out, as we've got to rest after that race. And we've got an activity day to end things. As you can go on the social net, we'll improve our reputation bonus by 100% if we achieve the sponsor objectives in the next race. As you've seen, that pays off handsomely. You can do a marketing campaign to get a credit bonus instead by 100% in the next race. Do some muscle building, improve our riders' throttle control by 20% in the next race, or do some muscle building for a rider, improve their throttle control by 100 XP immediately. I think last time we chose the reputation bonus. This time we're going to go with the credit bonus. And next time out, we begin the triple header near the end of the season as we visit Japan and the Trinmo Motegi circuit. Can MacDonald return to winning ways after finally returning to a top 5 or podium finishing position? And can Kumar return to moving up the order in the race? Find out next time. Sound of watching, and I'll see you then.